Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom, everybody.
Shabbat Shalom.
I'd like to welcome you to Erev Shabbat services here at Temple Shalom Emeth. I hope you'll join me in a couple of songs as we get into the spirit of Shabbat. Start off with something soft and lyrical called Adonai Oz Amo Yitain. And that's on page 642, I believe, in your Siddurim. Adonai Oz Amo Yitain. Adonai Oz Amo Yitain. Adonai Oz Amo Yitain. Adonai Yivarech et Amo. Adonai Yivarech et Amo. Vashalom. Adonai Yivarech et Amo. Vashalom. Vashalom. Adonai Oz Amo Yitain. Adonai Oz Amo Yitain. Adonai Oz Amo Yitain. Adonai Yivarech et Amo. Adonai Yivarech et Amo. All right. Well, let's do something a little more lively. Something from the beginning of the Siddur. I don't think it's one of the songs at the back, but it's a piece of liturgy that it's from the Kabbalat Shabbat part of the service. It comes before Lecha Dodi. It's a prayer called Lechu Neranana. And you'll find those words on page 130. Lechu Neranana, Lechu Neranana, Lechu Neranana, Ladonai. Lechu Neranana, Lechu Neranana, Lechu Neranana, Ladonai. Naria, Naria, Yitzur Yishenu, Nekadma Favat Todah. Naria, Naria, Yitzur Yishenu, Bizmirot Naria Lo. Lechu Neranana, Lechu Neranana, Lechu Neranana, Ladonai. Lechu Neranana, Lechu Neranana, Lechu Neranana, Ladonai. Naria, Naria, Tzur Yishenu, Nekadma Falav Todah. Naria, Naria, Tzur Yishenu, Izmirot Naria Lo. Lechu Neranana, Lechu Neranana, Lechu Neranana, Adonai. Lechu Neranana, Lechu Neranana, Lechu Neranana, Adonai. All right. We should have had shakers along with that.
We should have.
Yeah, we'll have to do it again. We'll pass
Okay,
on the
we'll
shaker.
try it
No.
again. Do it the
We'll do
right way
something
this
else.
time.
That's right. So let's sing something from the back of the prayer book. We'll do Shiru Ladonai. It has another name as well, but it's on page 648, I think. Shir Chadash, a new song.
I promise I'll shake a lot this
All
time.
right. Shiru Ladonai Kol Haaretz. Shiru Ladonai Shir Chadash. Shiru Ladonai Kol Haaretz. Shiru Ladonai Shir Chadash. Sing unto God all the earth a new song. I will sing unto God a new song. Sing unto God and we'll all sing along. All the earth a new song unto God. Shiru Ladonai Kol Haaretz. Shiru Ladonai Shir Chadash. Sing unto God all the earth a new song. Sing unto God a new song. Sing unto God and we'll all sing along. All the earth, new song unto God. Shiru Ladonai Kol Haaretz. Shiru Ladonai Shir Chadash. I will sing a new song unto God. All right, great.
One more song.
One more song.
Because we're
Okay.
keeping the service nice
Yeah.
and short. So far it's longer.
Well, that's okay, but it's fun. And we'll do something else that we can shake to, I think. How about Shalom Aleichem, the contemporary version that we do sometimes? Words are on page 627, I believe. Somewhere around there. Yep, 627. Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Hasharet, Malachei Elyon. Melech Malchei HaMelachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Hasharet, Malachei Elyon. Melech Malchei HaMelachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Boachem LeShalom, Malachei HaShalom, Malachei Elyon. Melech Malchei HaMelachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Hasharet, Malachei Elyon. Melech Malchei HaMelachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Bachumi LeShalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon. Melech Malchei HaMelachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Hasharet, Malachei Elyon. Melech Malchei HaMelachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Sechem LeShalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon. Melech Malchei HaMelachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Sing with me, last chance. Shalom Aleichem, Malchei Hasharet, Malachei Elyon. Melech Malchei HaMelachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Hasharet, Malachei Elyon. Melech Malchei HaMelachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Melech Malchei HaMelachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. All right.
All right. Shabbat Shalom, everybody. I'm glad we were able to squeeze in here all together. And I'm looking forward to our presentation by Phyllis after the service, which unfortunately we will not be streaming, but what? Anyway, looking forward to that, and I'd like everybody to please rise and body your spirit as we open the doors of the Ark and the Ark curtain. Please be seated. I'd like to invite Phyllis to come on up to light the Shabbat candles for us this evening on pages 120 and 121. Yes, here.
As these Shabbat candles give light to all who behold them, so may we by our lives give light to all who behold us, as their brightness reminds us of the generations of Israel who have kindled light, so may we in our own day be among those who kindle light. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lahadlik ner shel Shabbat.
Amen.
Blessed are you, Adonai, our God, sovereign of the universe, who hallows us with mitzvot, commanding us to kindle the lights of Shabbat.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lahadlik ner shel Shabbat. Amen, 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 amen.
And now that we've lit the special light of Shabbat, we're going to continue by welcoming the Shabbat bride with the singing of Lachad Odi, which you may find on pages 138 and 139.
Another one for the Shakers, as we do a contemporary version that we like to do here. Dodi lekrat kala b'nei Shabbat lekabala dodi lekrat kala b'nei Shabbat lekabala shamor v'zachor v'tibur echad Adonai Echad, Ushemo Echad, B'Shem Tiferet L'Ila, Echad Dodi, Lekrat Kala, B'nei Shabbat L'Kabbalah. Dodi lekrat kala b'nei Shabbat lekabbalah. Verse 5. Hitoruri, hitoruri, kiva ori, umi, ori, uri, uri, shirda beheri. Adonai alayich nigla Lechad Dodi lekrat kala b'nei Kabbalah, B'nei Shabbat, Kabbalah. Last verse. Boi b'shalom, Ateret ba'ala, Gam b'simcha, B'tahula, Emuneh, Segula, Boi chala, Dodi, Bekrat kala, B'nei Shabbat, Kabbalah, Lecha Dodi, Bekrat kala, B'nei Shabbat, Kabbalah, B'nei Shabbat, Kabbalah.
And that concludes the first section of our service called Kabbalat Shabbat, or Welcoming of Shabbat. Now we continue with the second section called the Shema Uvirkotecha, the Shema and its blessings. On page 146, please rise in body or spirit. Praise Adonai, to whom praise is due forever. Praise be Adonai, to whom praise is due, now and forever.
Baruch hu et Adonai hamavorach, Baruch Adonai hamavorach, leolam va'ed.
Page 148. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech ha'olam, asher bidvaro ma'ariv aravim, b'chokhmah poteach she'arim, uvitnuna meshane itim, umachalif et hazmanim, umesader et hakochavim, b'mishmerotehem barakia kirtzono, borei yom v'layla, golel or mipnei choshech, v'choshech mipnei or, uma'avir yom u'me'vi layla, umavdil ben yom u'ben layla, Adonai tzvaot shemo. El chai v'kayam, tamid yimloch aleinu la'olam va'ed, Baruch atah Adonai, hama'ariv aravim. Blessed are you, Adonai, who brings on the evening. Page 150.
Ahavat olam, Beit Yisrael, Amcha ahavta, Amcha ahavta. Torah u'mitzvot, Chukim u'mishpatim, Otanu lemadita, Otanu lemadita. Al kein Adonai Eloheinu b'shachvenu uvkumenu nasiach b'chukecha v'nismach b'divrei Toratecha uv'mitzvotecha le'olam va'ed ki him chayinu v'yorech yameinu Uvahem nege yomam v'layla, nege yomam v'layla. V'yahavadcha al tasir mimenu le'olamim. Baruch atah Adonai ohev amo Yisrael. Ohev
Praise to you, Adonai, who loves your people Israel. Baruch atah Adonai, Ohev Amo Yisrael. Continue with the Shema on page 152. Hear, O Israel, Adonai is our God, Adonai is one. Blessed is God's glorious majesty forever and ever.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Leolam Va'ed. You may be seated. Please join me on the next page, page 154, as we chant the V'ahavta. V'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha v'chol levavcha uv'chol nafshecha uv'chol me'odecha v'hayu hadvarim ha'ele asher anochi mitzavcha hayom al levavecha v'shinantam levanecha v'dibarta bam v'shivtecha b'veitecha Uvlechtecha vaderech, uvshachtecha, uvkumecha, ukshartam leod al yadecha, v'hayu letotafot ben einecha, uchtavtam al mezuzot beitecha, uvisharecha, lema'an tizkeru, va'asitem et kol mitzvotai, v'item kedoshim lelohechem. Ani Adonai Elohechem, Asher hotzeiti etchem me'eretz Mitzrayim, v'hiyot lachem le'Elohim. Ani Adonai Elohechem.
Together, you shall love Adonai your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your might. Take to heart these instructions with which I charge you this day. Impress them upon your children. Recite them when you stay at home and when you are away, when you lie down and when you get up. Bind them as a sign on your hand, and let them serve as a symbol on your forehead. Inscribe them on the doorposts of your house and on your gates. Thus you shall remember to observe all my commandments and to be holy to your God. I am Adonai your God, who brought you out of the land of Egypt to be your God. I am Adonai your God, Adonai Elohechem Emeth. Now we turn to page 158 to continue with the singing of Michamocha, the song the Israelites sang when they crossed the Red Sea to freedom from Pharaoh's grip.
Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai, mi chamocha nedar b'kodesh. Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai, mi chamocha nedar b'kodesh. Nora tehilot, osef eleh. Nora tehilot, osef eleh. Adonai leolam va'ed. Adonai imloch leolam va'ed. Malchutecha ra'u banecha, bokei hayam lifnei Moshe u'Miriam, ve'eli anu v'yamaru, ve'eli anu v'yamaru. Adonai imloch leolam va'ed. Adonai imloch leolam va'ed. Adonai imloch leolam va'ed.
Thus it is said, Adonai redeemed Jacob from a hand stronger than his own. Praise to you, Adonai, for redeeming Israel. Baruch atah Adonai Ga'al Yisrael. Page 160, we continue with the singing of Hashkivenu. the song which God asks us to create a shelter of peace over all who need it.
Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu Leshalom V'hamidenu Shomreinu L'chaim. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu Leshalom V'hamidenu Shomreinu L'chaim. Ushmot Zeteinu L'chaim u'shalom me'ata v'ad olam. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu l'shalom v'hamidenu shomrein l'chaim. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu l'shalom v'hamidenu shomreinu l'chaim.
Together, grant, O God, that we lie down in peace and raise us up our guardian to life renewed. Spread over us the shelter of your peace. Guide us with your good counsel. For your name's sake, be our help. Shield and shelter us beneath the shadow of your wings. Defend us against enemies, illness, war, famine, and sorrow. Distance us from wrongdoing. For you, God, watch over us and deliver us. For you, God, are gracious and merciful. Guard our going and coming to life and to peace evermore. Blessed are you, Adonai, guardian of Israel, whose shelter of peace is spread over us, over all your people Israel, and over Jerusalem. Baruch atah Adonai, haporeis sukat shalom, aleinu ve'al kol amo Yisrael, ve'al Yerushalayim. We'll continue on page 162 with Vashamra.
V'shamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat ma'asot et ha-Shabbat l'dorotam b'rit olam. V'shamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat ma'asot et ha-Shabbat l'dorotam b'rit olam. Uvayom hashvi'i, nope, that's not right. B'nei Ruvain, b'nei Yisrael, ohoti le'olam. V'shamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat ma'asot et ha-Shabbat l'dorotam b'rit olam. Ki sheshet yamim asa Adonai et hashamayim ve'et ha'aretz. V'shamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat ma'asot et ha-Shabbat l'dorotam b'rit olam. Uvayom hashvi'i Shabbat vayinafash, Shabbat vayinafash, Shabbat vayinafash. Shamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat ma'asot et ha-Shabbat l'dorotam b'rit olam.
We rise for the tefillah, the next section of our service, on page 164.
Ananananananana Adonai, anananananana sfatai tita, anananananana ufi yagi tehilate. nefasai tita. Anananananana upi yagi. Upi yagi tehilate. Anananananana Adonai. Anananananana fatai tita. Ananananana upi yagi. Upi yagi tehilate. Anananananana Adonai. Anananananana fatai tita. Ananananana upi yagi. Upi yagi tehilate. Please turn to page 166. Join me in the chanting of the Avot. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu Elohei Avotenu v'Imotenu Elohei Avraham Elohei Yitzchak Ve'Elohei Yaakov Elohei Sarah Elohei Rivka Elohei Rachel Ve'Elohei Leah Ha'el Hagadol Hagibor v'Hanora El Elyon Gomer Chasadim Tovim V'konei hakol, v'zocher chasdei avot v'imahot, u'mevi geula livnei v'neihem, l'ma'an shemo b'yahava. Melech ozer, u'moshia u'magin, Baruch atah Adonai, Magin, Avraham v'Ezrat Sarah. Page 168. Ata gibor le'olam Adonai, Mechaye hakol ata rav lehoshia, Mechalkel chayim bechesed, Mechaye hakol berachamim rabim, Zohomech nohoflim v'rofei cholim, Umatir asurim, Umkayim emunato lishenei afar michamocha ba'al givurot umido melach melech memid umkayim umatzmiach Yeshua v'ne'eman ata l'chachayot ha'akol Baruch atah Adonai mechaye hakol. Page 170. Ata kadosh v'shimcha kadosh, u'kadoshim b'chol yom yehalelucha selah. Baruch atah Adonai ha'el hakadosh.
We remain standing for a special prayer for the state of Israel on page 552. Avinu Shabbat Tzur Yisrael L'Goalo, Barech et Medinat Yisrael Reshit Tzmicha Geulatenu, Hagen Aleha Be'ezrach Chastecha, Ufros Aleha Sukat Shlomecha, Ushlach Orcha V'amancha L'Reishiha, Sareha V'yotzeha, V'takneim Be'etzah Tova Milfanecha, V'natata Shalom Ba'aretz, V'simchat Olam Liyoshaveha, V'nomar Amen. O Heavenly One, Protector and Redeemer of Israel, bless the state of Israel, which marks the dawning of hope for all who seek peace. Shield it beneath the wings of your love. Spread over it the canopy of your peace. Send your light and truth to all who lead and advise, guiding them with your good counsel. Establish peace in the land and fullness of joy for all who dwell there. Amen. Please be seated. We continue now with the singing of Shalom Ra, a song for peace, on page 178.
Shalom Ra, Yisrael Amcha, Tasi Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam Ki Ata Ho Melech Adon Lechol HaShalom Ki Ata Ho Melech Adon Lechol HaShalom Shalom Rav Al Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam Shalom Rav Al Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam V'tov be'enecha levarech et Amcha Yisrael B'chol עת ובכל שעה בשלומך Shalom Rav Al Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam Shalom Rav Al Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam Tasim Leolam Tasim Leolam
Together, grant abundant peace to Israel, your people forever, for you are the sovereign God of all peace. May it be pleasing to you to bless your people Israel in every season and moment with your peace. Blessed are you, Adonai, who blesses your people Israel with peace. Baruch atah Adonai, hamvarech et amo Yisrael, HaShalom. Now continue with the Misha Beirach prayer on page 371. But first we do a special prayer for the welfare and return of Israel's captured. May the one who blessed our ancestors, Abraham and Sarah, Yitzchak, Rivka, Yaakov, Leah, and Rachel, may God bless the captured and the many kidnapped citizens, men, women, and young children held in painful captivity in Gaza among them, along with all who are in captivity and distress. May it be your will, Adonai Tzvaot, God of hosts, to rescue and redeem these souls and return them swiftly to their families in the land of Israel. As it is written, thus said God, a cry is heard in Ramah, wailing, bitter weeping, Rachel weeping for her children. She refuses to be comforted. Page 371. May the one who blessed our ancestors Abraham, Isaac, and Sarah, Rebekah, Rachel, and Leah, bless and heal those who are ill. We think of all of those who are in need of healing in the state of Israel and in Gaza and other places where innocent people have been traumatized and are in distress, along with all of us in this country who share their stress and trauma. We also think of anybody whose names we might want to say out loud or in our hearts at this moment. So you may say the names either out loud or in your hearts as I look across the room.
David Lee, Lori Eisenberg.
Declan Wines.
Michael Shavitz, Michael Nussbaum. May the Blessed Holy One be filled with compassion for all of their health to be restored and all of their strength to be revived. May God swiftly send to all of them a complete renewal of body and spirit. And let us say, Amen.
Mi shebeirach avotinu mekor habracha leimotenu. May the source of strength who blessed the ones before us help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say Amen. la'avoteinu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen.
And now we'll take a moment to think about all of the blessings in our lives and all of the good things that have happened to us, because as we know, we are commanded as Jews on Shabbat to think about all the things that we're grateful for and all of the blessings in our lives, not our problems. So to take this opportunity, in case somebody has something that they would like to share with us, some blessing, something that they're grateful for, and I'll start off for Mindy and Val, being grateful to Mindy and Val for stepping in at the last second and throwing together the Oneg Shabbat unexpectedly. So thank you both for leaving the service in order to do that. Who else?
Very much looking forward to the presentation after the service of the trip to Antarctica by the new fellows.
Mindy is grateful for anticipating the blessing of hearing about the trip to Antarctica after the service. Val?
Well, I heard on the news tonight that we have only gotten 7.9 inches of snow, and I'm very grateful for that, and that we missed the supposed big storm that was coming our way.
So Val is grateful for only 7.9 inches of snow so far this winter. And that we missed the snow, with emphasis on the N-O, storm this past week. Phyllis?
In the news, the 2 hostages that were rescued from Gaza.
So the 2 hostages who were rescued from, was that today?
No,
This week.
Oh, thank you. So Phyllis is grateful for the 2 hostages who were rescued from Gaza. Anybody else? Fran?
Of course, after that. Yes, I'm very grateful for Dahlia and Brooks.
Fran is grateful for Dahlia and Brooks. I'm grateful for Dahlia and Brooks because every night before I go to sleep, I get to see pictures and videos of them, and it makes my night. Anyone else? All right, I might have more things to be grateful for next week. And I'm also grateful for Phyllis Burlow, who's going to have a special birthday this coming week. So we're grateful for Phyllis in anticipation of her special birthday. And I'm grateful to the other Phyllis for doing her presentation. So all the Phyllises in the room. So for all those reasons and more, we sing the Shehachianu, thanking God for enabling us to reach this special moment.
Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam shehechianu v'kiyamanu v'higianu lazman hazeh. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam shehechianu v'kiyamanu v'higianu lazman hazeh.
We pause for a moment of silent prayer. Now we'll continue with the singing of Say Shalom, another song for peace on page 180.
Oh, say shalom, bin romav, booyah, say shalom, aleinu, v'yakov, Israel, v'imru, amen. Oh, say shalom, bin romav, booyah, say shalom, aleinu, v'yakov, Israel, v'imru, amen. Oh, say shalom, bin romav, booyah, say shalom, aleinu, v'yakov, Israel, v'imru, amen. Oh, say shalom, bin romav, booyah, say shalom, aleinu, v'yakov, Israel, v'imru, amen.
Call Shabbat Shalom again. I'm keeping this extremely short because of our presentation later. So just a quick word about this week's Torah portion, and I was trying to figure out how to relate this week's Torah portion to Phyllis's presentation about Antarctica. So I thought about it a lot, and I figured out a way. So in this week's Torah portion, Moses is literally in a fog because he's on top of Mount Sinai, and it says, when Moses ascended the mountain, the cloud covered the mountain. The presence of the Lord abode on Mount Sinai, and the cloud hid it for 6 days. On the seventh day, God called to Moses from the midst of the cloud. Now the presence of the Lord appeared in the sight of the Israelites as a consuming fire on the top of the mountain. Moses went inside the cloud and ascended the mountain, and Moses remained in the mountain 40 days and 40 nights. So far, no connection. Unless somebody else can find one. All right, but then God tells Moses one of my favorite lines in the entire Torah, which is, tell the Israelite people to bring me gifts. You shall accept gifts from me from every person whose heart so moves them. And this, to me, is always one of my central themes as a rabbi, is that it's so important for us as members of our congregation to bring all the gifts that moves us to the sanctuary in order to enrich it and embellish it and to keep it holy. So far, no connection. These are the gifts you shall accept from them. Remember, the Israelites are in the desert. Gold, silver, and copper, blue, purple, and crimson yarns, fine linen, goat's hair, tanned ram skins, and
Penguins. What are you doing?
not quite penguins, but dolphin skins. So right in the middle of all this list of all the precious gifts that the Israelites were supposed to bring to the sanctuary to embellish it, and bringing the gifts of the heart from everybody whose heart so moves him, all of a sudden it says dolphin skins. And I believe that the reason for this is that our ancestors knew that on this night, Phyllis Neufeld was going to give a presentation on Antarctica, and so threw that in there to make a connection. Because why else? Where would the Israelites have gotten dolphin skins from in the middle of the desert? But it's interesting, there's a commentary that says that actually the word for dolphin skin, which tachash, I think, is actually also a word which implies that it wasn't actually a dolphin, that it was some sort of creature, a multicolored creature with a horn on its head, but it's translated as dolphin. So we'll go with that for tonight. But it's a question that the rabbis always asked is that why was dolphin skins added into this list along with aromatic incense, lapis lazuli, and other stones for setting for the ephod and the breastpiece. So let's think about that for a while, and maybe Phyllis can come up with a better answer during her presentation. But anyway, so that's a little bit about this week's Torah portion, but the point of the Torah portion for me is always that all of us bring our gifts of the heart to our sanctuary, and that's what makes our sanctuary holy. So Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
And now we're going to continue with the Elenu on page 586. Please rise in body or spirit.
עלינו לשבח לאדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצא בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל המונם. ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא.
Please be seated.
Please join me at the top of page 588. שהוא נוטה השמיים ויוסר הארץ, ומושב יקרו בשמיים ממעל, ושכינתו זו בגבי מרומים. הוא אלוהינו אין עוד, אמת מלכנו אפס זולתו, קדקתו בתורתו, וידעת היום והשבות אל לבביך, כי אדוני הוא האלוהים בשמיים ממעל, והארץ מתחת. אין עוד. Page 592. Please join me in the singing of the Bayom Hahu, beginning with the Ne'emar. Do a contemporary version, which you may shake along to, right? 591, that's right. Okay, here we go. The Ne'emar, v'haya Adonai, v'melech al kol haaretz, hayom hahu yihye Adonai, echad u'shemo echad. V'ne'emar, v'haya Adonai, v'melech al kol haaretz, hayom hahu yihye Adonai, echad u'shemo echad. Hayom hahu yihye Adonai, Adonai echad u'shemo echad. Bayom hahu yihye Adonai echad u'shemo echad. V'ne'emar v'haya Adonai lemelech al kol haaretz. Bayom hahu yihye Adonai echad u'shemo echad. Echad u'shemo echad. Echad u'shemo echad.
The introduction to the Kaddish may be found on page 599. We think of our loved ones whom death has recently taken from us, those who died at this season in years past, and those whom we have drawn into our hearts with our own. We recall all those who died on behalf of the state of Israel. We recall all of those innocent people who have been killed because of this horrible conflict, both in Gaza and Israel and also in Ukraine as well. And we also think of those whose yahrzeit or anniversary of whose deaths occur this week. Gina Cruz Rippin, Michael Foreman, Francis Goldberg Marcus, and we think of Marcy Blank as well. And at this time, if there are names of others you'd like us to keep in our hearts and our minds, you may say their names aloud or in your hearts as I look across the room.
Mel Janelle.
Zichronam livracha, may all of their memories be for a blessing. We turn to page 598 and rise to recite the Kaddish prayer. Yitgadal v'yitgadash shmei rabbah, v'yamad yivrach hirutei, v'yamlich malchutei, b'chayechon u'v'yomechon, u'v'chayei d'chol beit Yisrael, ba'agala u'v'yizman kari v'imru amen. Yehei shmei rabbah mevarach, l'olam olei almaya. Yitbarach, v'yishtabach, v'yitpa'ar, v'yitramam, v'yitnaseh, v'yithadar, v'yitoleh, v'yithalal, shmei d'kudashah b'richu, l'ela min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechamata, da'amiran b'alma v'imru amen. Yehei shlama rabba min shmaya, V'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Oseh shalom b'mromav, hu ya'aseh shalom, aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. May the one who creates harmony on high bring peace to us, to our country, to Israel, to the Middle East, to Ukraine, to all Israel, and all the world as we say together, Amen. Please be seated. I'd now like to call on Mindy Stanley, our perpetual announcement giver, and Oneg Saber for the announcements.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
After the service, everyone is welcome to the Oneg and to see an amazing presentation by the Neufelds. Thank you so much. On Sunday, anyone who's interested, all ages, we're going to have a dancing and cookie decorating here at the temple Sunday at 2 o'clock to support Hadassah Hospital. Next week, and I believe it's the 20th, we're having the meeting of the Hatikva group.
Yes, next
Yeah,
Tuesday.
Yeah, next Tuesday, the 20th, the Hatikva group, which is a new group being formed at the temple to bring hope to everyone. And that will be followed by next Friday for a simple Shabbat. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Thank you, Mindy, and thank you in advance to Phyllis. And so the Tikva group it's a support group for people who want to just be in a group of others who are all trying to work through emotionally and psychologically the difficulties of being in the situation that we've been in for the past 4 months. And we have a nice group that's RSVP'd already, but if anybody else wants to RSVP, just let us know. It'll be for about an hour. It's from 7 to 8 p.m. here at the temple. And I think that's it. We've got a lot of special services coming up. March 1st is going to be one of my favorite Shabbats of the year. It's called Pajama Shabbat. So everybody needs to come in their pajamas. You have pajamas ready?
They're not ready yet, but
They're not ready yet? Okay, well, you've got
we've
2
got
weeks
time.
you've got time to work on that. And so Sefti, our youth group, will be leading that service, which is always fun for everybody. And then we've got the Brotherhood service coming up in mid-March, and Purim is coming up March 20th and 22nd. We do have a theme. The theme is unfortunately secret, but hints will be forthcoming every week. So, and Fran has sent out something about the Purim bag fundraiser.
Yes, thank you to everyone who's already sent in your donations, and there's plenty of time.
So thank you to those who have sent in your donations for the Purim Bag fundraiser, which is always a wonderful fundraiser. Everybody, all temple members will receive a Shalom Manas gift bag for Purim, and please send in your donations. And that's it. Yeah. So we'll continue with the Kiddush. Rob, you want to come up and lead us in the Kiddush? Lots of excitement I have.
Continue.
Please rise in body or spirit. Page 122 and 123. You grab the Kiddush cup.
Channel my inner 12-year-old.
Here. One over here.
Okay. Where do you want me to start?
Just that.
Just that.
Yeah.
The heaven and the earth were finished and all their array. On the seventh day, God finished the work that God has been doing. And God ceased on the seventh day from all the work that God had done. And God blessed the seventh day and declared it holy, because on it God ceased from all the work of creation that God had done.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri hagafen. Amen. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu, v'shabbat kodesho b'yahava uvratzon inchilanu, zikaron l'maaseh v'reishit, כי הוא יום תחילה למקראי קודש, זכר ליציאת מצרים. כי בנו בחרת, ואותנו קידשת מכל העמים, ושבת קודשך באהבה וברצון הנחלתנו. ברוך אתה אדוני Mekadesh HaShabbat. Amen.
L'chaim.
I am.
Thank you. And we'll continue with the motzi. Phyllis Burlow, come on up for the motzi. Because we always give it to the youngest person in the room.
Thank you.
The young at heart. Motzi lechem min haaretz. We give thanks to God for bread. Our voices rise in song together as our joyful prayer is said. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, hamotzi lechem min haaretz. Amen.
Thank you. Please be seated. This was Phyllis and my second service of the evening. We were at Carlton Willard Village this
Right.
afternoon at 4, so Phyllis is double dipping this.
Okay. Let us end with a song called Al Shlosha Devarim. And on three things the world stands, and I think you'll find the words on page 642. And I think we'll do the traditional version tonight that we do sometimes. Al Shlosha Devarim, Al Shlosha Devarim, Al Shlosha Devarim, Ha'olam, Ha'olam, Omein. Al Shlosha Devarim, Al Shlosha Devarim, Al Shlosha שלושה דברים העולם עומד. על התורה ועל העבודה ועל גמילות חסדים. על התורה ועל העבודה ועל גמילות חסדים. על שלושה דברים, על שלושה דברים העולם עומד. שלושה דברים, על שלושה דברים העולם עומד.
Shabbat Shalom, everybody.
Shalom.